Hi, this is another video over Chang Tai Chi and Shuai Chiao postures. What do I mean by that? Master Chang's Tai Chi is an integration of Tai Chi and Shuai Chiao, not unlike Sun style with Bagua and Xingyi or Chin style incorporating Shaolin. Different systems they've come about through the training of, we'll say, past master instructors. Okay, so we're going to do interleg hook, and if you think of it like this, if you see the leg skill, the Tai Chi with the leg skills, you will see some of these movements. You won't see them so defined. You will see we'll say the Tai Chi posture with a leg incorporated into it. But that can even be refined even more into a completely different posture. So interleg hooking, I can do this forward or back. And I'm going to start here forward. So just say we're controlling his elbow, and this hand is going to come to the person's chest or face or throat, or even grab at their apparel. And when I do this, my knee is going to be behind his knee. And there's many ways to do this. I'm going to do it two ways, like one as a downward action and an upward action. So I'm here and I'm going to push with this hand and pull with this leg, we'll say, like that. Come back. And in Tai Chi, if you look at Repulse the Monkey, this is very much the same movement. So if I do it forward, same thing. I have the person's elbow, and think I'm on their inside, right? I'm like their arms are like this and mine, right? And so I'm not on his outside like this. So I'm in front of him, and I'm gonna attack that leg. So I'm grabbing this arm, and I'm gonna hook and I'm gonna push, and I can do it flat. And we're doing it with the leg raised, right? I can go backwards or forwards. Here. Here. When I do this, I don't want to throw my head forward. Even if I do it forward, I don't want to do this. It will invariably throw my weight out past my hips, and I'll have to struggle to maintain my stability. What I want to do is I want to bend from the hip, right? It's like I'm doing this action, right? This closing everything off, so that I keep me over me, right? So see, if I go this way, I pinch from the hip. I do it backwards, same thing. Now, if you're, 20s, 30s, 40s, this should be really relatively easy for you after a little bit of practice. 50s to 80s, maybe potentially harder with the leg lift, but really great for your mobility, for your balance, for your overall leg and core strength at any age. If you're doing it and you're older, again, really good for your overall body's health. If you're doing it and you're younger, learning the mechanics of all of the throats is great, right? Learning how to get attached to somebody and be able to trip them, right? Trip them. So Chang Tai Chi, to me, in my opinion, is something that you can do in your 20s all the way. Just like my Sigong, my teacher's teacher, he started learning Tai Chi in his 20s, and he did it all through his life. And that's what a testament to be able to say you stick with something for 50 or 60 years, and then there's and also that it has value to you in your 20s or 40s or 60s, and even into your 80s. And that's, to me, that's what I feel it does. The practice is gentle enough on the body that it doesn't really cause a lot of joint irritation and things like that. Again, great for mobility, great for structural stability, balance, coordination of feet and hands, all of the things that we want, or that doctors, as we get older, they want you to do exercises to maintain your bone density or maintain muscle mass or strength, and those things are really important. So they're not just important if you're 20-something. And something like Tai Chi is something that you can start it in your 20s, again, and do it all your life, and it benefits you at different stages of your life. If you're coming to this and you're in your 60s, the same thing. It's gentle enough of an exercise to get fundamentally started that it's not going to overtax the body, and there's so many different aspects of it that you can work to develop that, we'll say that, to get this, maybe you've lost some strength or balance, or you've lost some of your dexterity. It's excellent for all of that. So again, one more time. So if I'm lifting the leg, and you can go way far down if you want. Or if you're older, you're starting it, or you're younger, you're starting it, and you want to just start to get the fundamental idea. Just here, right? You don't have to bend from the hip as much. But then as I do it more and more, right, I want to really try to dig in and work the leg strength and the core and my overall stability. Excellent for my range of motion, mobility. If you go to lose your balance, recover it. We don't, and what I do, we don't use static balance, we use dynamic balance, right? So if I were to do this and I start to lose my balance, try to recover. Don't try to do this kind of stuff. And you start to lose it, you don't have to fight it, right? I do it, I start to lose my balance. That dynamic balance is so much more important. Say you're 40 and you're at the lake and it's a boat dock and it's slippery. And you go to slip and you try to freeze and hold yourself, and then your body stiffens up and you fall anyway. Whereas maybe if you slip a little and you try to recover. That's what I'm talking about. It's not, that's more important. If you're using it for application and somebody goes to trip you, you don't want to do like that, right? You would want to try to recover, right, so that you can keep defending yourself. So I'm really trying to share both sides of the coin to make it make sense. And so anyway, many other ways to do this movement. But in a nutshell, again, I'm controlling one arm, I'm pushing and I'm pulling, right? And so I can do it from here. I will say that this would be, if he's got any kind of good balance, he was probably going to pull his leg out. That's why we end up doing pieces like this. Now, if you're doing it for application, or you're doing it just for exercise, I can move the hand this way or sideways, right? So, say I'm controlling this arm, and I'm going to push the side of his head. I can do it that way. And this seems to work better with that type of action. Again, I can do it lifting. You can lift and push out the same way. You can do it this way. Many variations on the theme, but this action onto itself for balance and mobility, excellent movement for that. So anyway, I hope you liked the video, and if you're watching these as I'm making them, and it's taking a little while, but if you're watching it a year from now, there should be a few dozen of these to watch. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. Thank you.